Hello, everyone. Just hello.
Wow, no introduction this time?
No,
Man.
no, man. The spirit I had from that last intro is gone. This is why I don't like re-recordings.
Sad.
This is Valtier. He's old. He's kind of pale, but just about the same.
Cynical visions.
Very cynical old women with a not too subtle message that they will give to us. And by subtle, I mean they have the subtlety of like an over-hammy actor. Plus, they laugh at us because, well, they are just mean. Because they're
They're
cynical.
mean ladies.
When you're cynical and old, you can laugh at people and get away with it because you're old. So, should we explain what happened, good sir?
Might as well.
Okay, so we basically just recorded this entire first episode. Like, we got a good half an hour in. It was pretty good. You know, we were very spirited. Like, lots of explanations were thrown left and right. And then when it came to checking it, the good says audio wasn't appearing at all. So it looked like I was just talking to myself like a madman. Although I guess it's no different than normal, I suppose. Alright, weapons and shields we're not going to get, or we're not going to use. We're going to go open here, which gives us an effigy, which is the new humanity of this world. Yay!
Hooray.
Also, I'm going to be wearing some gloves. And
Gloves.
since the fact that the recording failed before, this is basically a second Valtier I've just created to act as a backup in future cases, so that way we have it means to an end. And since this guy is a backup, clearly his eyes are blue, which makes him a freakish clone. So we're just going to ignore that fact, because I clearly wasn't paying attention when I made him. Oh well. We're gonna go here and kill a giant hippo, because yes,
Hippo man.
hippo will give us a giant ring. And yes, I do not sound very happy repeating this, because I did a good explanation of him like 3 times now. I mean, I'm not, well, the last 2 times. I don't necessarily feel doing this a 3rd time. So he basically has 2 grab attacks and 2 3-hit combos like this now! And he hits pretty freaking hard, really. As hippo people would do. As they will continue to do as you meet them. And and honestly, no matter what stage of the game you meet them, they all suck. They are all god-awful. They are the absolute worst to fight, and I never like them.
Hey, good sir.
What?
Here I come, I am Hippo man.
It's not even gonna laugh at that. Not even gonna crack a smile from that joke. It's horrible.
Damn it!
Sorry, I don't like hippo people. They're evil. Also, there's an iron down there
I
in that
thought that joke
waterfall.
would have at least cheered you up a little.
Dude, this is like the 3rd time I've basically done this recording. 2nd time now with you. Kinda don't like doing recordings as is, so yeah.
You don't like real recordings, I don't like post-commentary. I mean, come on.
Well, yeah. Post commentary was an experimental phase of mine. It didn't really work so well because I ended up running out of things to say. Whether if I was in live, I could say all the things. This is like when you think about it, this re-recording is technically post commentary because we've done this already. Ah! You're gonna break the shard and you get a soul of lost undead and a torch. Yay! And there's a bonfire. We're gonna light this and we're gonna move on some more. Yes. And here's the tutorial area. There are several gates we're going to go through. There are tombstones throughout these areas that will teach you the controls of the game. We're just going to breeze through and kill everything, because murder is the best policy in a Souls game. Wouldn't you agree, good sir?
Indeed.
Alright, I'm just going to move on. Those 2 have been murdered. There's a dude in the bushes who will try to target you. That doesn't matter. I feel like I'm speedrunning right now. Although if I was truly speedrunning, Although if I was truly speedrunning, I would just skip through this area. Now it's a lake with. There's an Easter egg in that coffin, and there's hippo men. We're not going there because hippo men suck, as I've reiterated before, and I don't feel like fighting them.
Dude, I don't think anybody feels like fighting Hippomon.
Dude, they're just they are the absolute worst. Even when you're actually at like a high level to fight them, they can still just instantly kill you with that grab move. It's just super unfair.
They can basically eat your face.
They basically just eat.
Is that basically what they do? Is just like grab you and like eat
They
your
literally
face?
just bite your head. They basically just bite your head. It's super annoying.
First we have cannibals in Blighttown. Now we have cannibalistic Hippomon. What's next?
It's not really cannibals because that would imply they eat each other. They're just gigantic man-eating hippo people.
Okay, so man-eating hippos and cannibals. This
Yeah.
game, like, these games reflect on the darker aspects of the world.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Yeah, and if it looks like I know where these people are, that's just because again it's the third time I've had to do this with the same dude in essence. It's pretty old after a while. Here's some crow people. Not necessarily crow people, but the crows that they're everywhere that want something that you can give, and they give you a free item. The difference between these guys is the item they give you is completely random. Like I get a heap in FG in this time, whereas before I got a soul of a lost undead.
Which was shit.
Yeah.
That was a shit.
Honestly, I would have taken the. Honestly, in the other one, I would have taken the effigy. I honestly would have preferred the.
What did you get? What did you get in the one before?
A soul of a lost undead.
No, I mean the one before that.
Soul of a lost undead.
Really?
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm absolutely not kidding. I just got a soul of a lost undead like twice. I am that unlucky. Like where everyone else, I would get like an old whip. I could Simon Belmont things if I felt like doing the joke. But I'm not. So I'm just gonna jump because jumping has changed to just clicking in the movement stick for you if you're using a controller. I don't necessarily know what it is for PC, so you'll just probably have to look it up, or that Tombstone would probably tell you more than likely, I'm sure. If I didn't brutally murder it in like blind rage. And we're gonna use some more sorcery because we have it. There's a reason we are a sorcerer. We're just gonna do that and murder these guys.
We're just gonna murder the fucking everything.
Murder all of them. Because, screw them. Now they got just murdered. Both are dead. We're gonna go through this door and that's an answer us. And you can roll through doors to open them faster. That's a pro tip. We get a cracked red eye orb, which allows us to invade a random mook. Just so we can kill them and murder them in cold blood because we're evil.
We become Lautrec.
We become all the Lautrec. We even become even worse than Lautrec, a dick wraith.
Yes. Or you could do the terror build I got when I was doing
A slow walk.
Dark Souls from Porky Butter.
I won't lie. If I had the chance in Dark Souls, if Dark Souls worked for me still, I would have totally done a slow walk build eventually.
Dude, Porky Butter though, like what the hell?
To humiliate you.
I won't lie, it's creative in a manner of speaking, yes, but
It's
just
like
like
when I was invaded
seriously.
by like a shiggy diggy doo.
Shiggy, no, that's fucking awesome.
That was awesome. Like I miss Shiggy Diggy Doo. I wonder what he's up to sometimes. You should totally look that guy up if you have, or look at that video in which that incident happened, guys.
Isn't that like the 4th video of yours?
Something like that. I don't know.
Invasion of the Shiggy Diggy Doo.
Oh, yes. Well, okay, whatever my plan was didn't work. All I managed to do was just leap over the hole.
Look, that's gotta cheer you up a little bit.
Okay, my thoughts apparently were I was going to jump and just land over in here through the hole, but that didn't really work.
Apparently Valtier's plan was jump and go.
My plan backfired horribly. Also, you can actually use your catalyst as a more effective beating implement this time. Like, literally, I'm just caning this guy.
Ping.
And we have a shortcut that just loops back to the beginning of the tutorial there, which we just kicked down another tree.
Apparently we're strong enough to kick down trees. Bing.
Well, then again, so like a... yeah, we basically are like the Uber Mesh in essence. But we have beaten the tutorial. Yay! No boss for us. Man, that makes me sad. Alright, so we're gonna go through here, just run through the tunnels, which usually say like quite something ahead, or I think one of these eventually will say, hooray for victory. No, there's no victory. Are we ready yet? Praise the sun and hurrah for light! Welcome to Majula! The portside city and the hub world of the game.
Welcome to Derpington. How may I derp you?
Yeah. Get used to seeing Majula. You'll be going here. You'll be returning here a lot. For a
As
lot
for
of
me,
reasons.
I'll be here probably in more episodes. So get used to me too.
And I'll try to, we're gonna try to work on something to get him around.
Get me around more.
And down here in this cliff, if you drop off, is a Morning Star and a Cleric Shaker Chime. Also, that corpse over there was a Divine Blessing, which works about the same as it does in Dark Souls 2, only, in Dark Souls,
Dark Souls
only,
1.
Sorry, Dark Souls, it just has a bit more of a slower effect. And we're gonna hit this bonfire, and we're gonna talk to this lady!
Which,
Because,
I think
yes,
after that, you should probably end it so you can spare yourself the
that's
sanity.
what I'm going to do, because if you want me to talk to these other guys, I'll just do it in a separate video on its own, just as an extra. It'll be like Conversations in Majula Part 1.
No.
No, I'm not.
I'm the one that's going to stab you in the face with this nice shiny dagger.
Probably. I guess I should say this now throughout this playthrough. There are a bunch of side quests in this area, in this entire game, with various people who all have their own goals and agendas, as usual. I'm going to do my damnedest and to the best of my ability to do these side quests. I'm probably going to hate myself by the end of all of this, but I'm going to give it an honest try. Because, hey, why not?
Because why the fuck not?
Basically. Yes, and King Vendrick is an important name that we will hear constantly, and as this message lovingly says, we must use the power of the Emerald Herald to level up. It's like Demon Souls, minus the charm. Because the Maiden in Black admittedly was pretty cool. She basically was kind of childish for being like an evil demon. Sorry if I spoiled that for you guys. There are demons in a game called Demon Souls.
It's only implied.
It's not really
like
implied.
there's darkness.
Like
there's darkness. Whoa, hold on, good
What?
Set your camera down. What is that huge ass tower back there?
Oh, that? Well, that's supposedly Drangley Castle.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna be a long way from here. I think this is like the only place you can actually see this place. And I think when you're
What places can you see from here?
Not a whole lot. You can see the ocean. And you can see the ocean.
Well, there's a fortress over there.
I don't know where that fortress goes. It's definitely not where we're going to be going next time, because when we actually go in there, it looks absolutely nothing like that. Okay, I'm going to ignore that. Basically, she has forcible lines of dialogue she will always repeat. We'll hear that next. Actually, we're going to just level up now, so you can actually hear this line. So that way, we will never hear that line again, ever.
So we'll never have to have Ian lose his sanity just for hearing the same damn thing.
The reason is, she will say this line every single time you talk to her, and it's not fun. Okay. Well, you told me to seek him, so I was going to. Yes, implied, but okay.
How is she talking without her mouth moving?
Everyone does this in Souls games. So
okay, that's just kind of weird.
We're just going to do this as our level. We're going to acquire attunement, which is going to give us a extra spell slot and increase our casting speed, which I'll explain in another time, and we'll just raise our strength by 1 because yes. And with that, hopefully, we don't have to record this a 4th time, because I will probably just throw my hair in frustration and delay this playthrough to another time when I'm actually able to collect my sanity. So, until then, everyone, we will continue we will begin the journey to where we're supposed to go first, next time, later. I've been Ian, he's been Eric.
Whoa.
Good day, everybody.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.
Brr.